far as something like an NBA free agent spotlight, okay? Isaiah Thomas said he just need a chance to show people that he can get back to form. And chances make champions, man. And this the type of chance Detroit Pistons should take. Let's talk about it. Be back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. Now, we know he can't be Isaiah Thomas from the Bad Boys, but if he pretty much been rehabbing through the summer, why not? You probably get Isaiah Thomas for the veterans minimum. It's a risk worth taking. Okay, especially if you're not gonna take you're not gonna bring back Ish Smith, and if you don't want to bring back Ish Smith, Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Put him in there. You know, play him, pay him. You never know if he can morph back to form, which I'm not 100%. I'm probably not 50%. And believe that he can, but if he can somehow get back to adequate form or what he once was, do you know how epic that would be for the Pistons? Because even if you sign him on a 1-year veterans minimum, that's 1.5, which we'll talk about that in the next video. If you could sign him for that, and then he blow up and maybe, you know, trend towards that, let's just say hypothetically he all-star level. You can sign him back as long as time goes, and he sound like he's willing to go into luxury tax. You can bring him back at any amount. So it's worth it. A guy that got the potential, just need to get healthy, had basically a red shirt year off in Denver, and maybe you work him out, and maybe you see some things you like. If you work him out and you just like, hey, he ain't got it. All right, cool. We're not going to sign him. But if you work out and you see some potential, this is the type of risk they need to take. Just like the Kevin Porter Jr. pick, they need to take that risk. You got strong veteran leadership there. Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson. You want to bring back Jose Calderon for the cheap. You got veterans that been through the NBA. Dwayne Casey, you got them. That was a leap of faith you was supposed to take. You need a kid. He fell right into your lap. You need a kid like that can go out there and get his bucket, but it was something they don't like. But this is a risk worth taking. It's worth, if you work him out, he looked pretty good, or he getting better than what he shown last year, you got to pull the trigger, because you in a position where how many players that were all-stars, MVP candidates, that can you get for the veterans minimum? That's, however old that he is. I'm not sure exactly how old that he is, but he ain't that old, because he'll give you exactly what you need. A guy that can get buckets. Maybe a Vinnie Johnson role or Corliss Williamson role off the bench, I take it. He might even, if he get back to form, he definitely starting over Reggie Jackson. Shit, him and Reggie can play together. Reggie big enough to guard two guards. Imagine, him in his rare form and Blake in the form he was in last year. Shit. That's gold. That's pure gold right there. But when you ain't got no money and you can't be players on the free agent market, you got veteran minimums and you got a mid-level exceptions, this was the chances you got to take. And if you don't want to take chances like this, then you need to tear the team down and be bad. Or move a contract or two so you can have some cap room. Because in a hypothetical world, if you move Andre Drummond contract, and let's say somebody just give you a draft pick for it, even though I don't think that happened that way, they had cap room, you $14 million under the cap now. You do Reggie Jackson, trade him for a second. I'm just saying hypothetically. I'm not saying that's what he worth. Now, you take that 18 off the books. Shit, now you got a max spot, even though you're not going to get a max player in Detroit, unless you offer, it to a guy that's not a max player. But now you got about, what, 34, 35, 36 million under the cap, just by moving those two contracts. It's not that easy, but you don't really want to do it. If you want to keep these guys together because you like them on a personal level, and that's what it is with Tom Gores, he like Dre on a personal level, and they like Blake Griffin to sell tickets, and whatever reason they like Reggie Jackson, I don't know. But you able to bring Isaiah Thomas in, and somehow he get back to good form, and he able to take you to another level. He able to give you 20 points a night. Pistons go from an 8th seed to 6th, maybe a 5th seed in this Eastern Conference, depending on how it shake out in free agency. But I've done videos about they need to take a chance on him in the offseason before. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a risk worth taking if you work him out and he look pretty good. And he sound like he desperate, like, I just need a chance. So let's be that team that give him a chance, man, for a little bit of nothing. But, hey, it's Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can reach out to the email. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, one time for the one time. It's your boy, CJ Goodfellow. We go.